In this example, it wants us to consider the given quadratic function, this one right here, and it wants us to find the vertex, the largest x value, and the y-intercept of the quadratic equation. So in order to find the vertex, when an equation is in standard form, so this is in standard form, we're going to use a formula. The formula to find the vertex is x equals negative b over 2a. Now this formula gives you the y value of the vertex. I'm sorry, the x value of the vertex. Okay, so let's go ahead and substitute those values. X equals negative, b is negative 3 over 2 times a, which is 1. Remember, this is a, b, and c. If I simplify this, I have 3 over 2. Now, in order to find the y value of the vertex, you're going to substitute this value into your original equation. So that will look like this. Okay. I'm going to substitute the 3 over 2. That's going to give me the y. This is 9 over 4 minus 9 over 2 minus 28. I'm going to put it over 1. Now this, I have fractions. I need to find the LCD in order to so I can add them. The LCD in this case is 4. Between 4, 2, and 1, the LCD is 4. So I multiply each top and bottom by what is missing to be the LCD. So I am left with this. Okay. Continue to simplify. So now I'm going to do one fraction at a time. I have 9 minus 18 minus 112 gives me negative 121 over 4. So if I'm putting my answers together, the x value of the vertex is 3 over 2, and the y value is negative 121 over 4. Okay, and this is my vertex. Remember, it's a point xy. I'll go ahead and put that in my answers right here. Already forgot it. 3 over 2. 3 over 2. Negative 121 over 4. Now I did that part, yay. The next part is to find the x-intercept, and they want the largest. Now in order to find the x-intercept, I am going to use the quadratic formula. And this is the quadratic formula. And how do I know that I need to use a quadratic formula? Because this is a function. And when you make it equal to 0, so this is what you're given. F of x equals x squared minus 3x minus 28. So I turn the y to 0, and I am left to this. Remember that f of x is y, and when you're looking for the x-intercept, the y is 0. So A, B, and C. I'm going to substitute my values into my given formula. Want to be very careful when you're substituting. You don't want to make a mistake, especially with the negatives. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and simplify. So I have 3 plus or minus the square root of 9. And what is that? 112, right? Positive 112 over 2. Simplify that a little bit. 3 plus or minus the square root of 121 over 2. And here, I'm going to break this into 3 plus square root of 121 is 11 over 2. And here, 3 minus 11 over 2. So here, 3 plus 11 is 14, divided by 2 is 7. 3 minus 11 is an 8, divided by 2 is 4. So here you have your two x values, 7, 4. Now recall, the question wants the largest. So between 7 and 4, the largest is 7. And make sure you check the directions, because if it wants it as a point, is 7, 0. So you want to double check that. Now the y value is fairly much less work to find it. In order to find the y value, you're simply going to substitute 0 for the x. So I'm going to substitute 0 for the x. And if you notice, most things go to 0. So f of x, which means y, equals to negative a. So the y value is just negative 28. And if they want it as a corner point, remember it's going to be 0, negative 28. So you want to double check that. So we found the vertex, the x intercept. And those are your answers for this exercise.